Good morning. I don't know where we are. We are somewhere between Svolvær and Tromso, but I just had breakfast and I caught the first glimpse of the sunrise, and it looks like it's gonna be beautiful. Let's go sit outside and watch the sunrise. Well, the sun has started to peek through. It is a slow sunrise, which are my favorite. Looks like it's not gonna peak for at least another hour, so I'm just out here watching the sunrise. We are just south of Tromso, but by a lot, by like 4 hours, so I don't really know where we are. But I'm very excited to see these beautiful snow capped mountains again. Just look at that sunrise. It is absolutely stunning. And it's a perfect day. Very little wind. Well, I said that, now we just hit like a gale. Today has been the first day that we have had beautiful skies. It is perfectly calm. The sunrise behind me is killer. I think we are about 3 hours outside of Tromso, south of Tromso. Uh, and I'm just soaking in this beautiful sunrise. It's lasted for hours, and it looks like we got another hour ahead of us. I mean, I don't think you could have a better sunrise. We are slowly cruising into Tromso. We're about 2 hours away from Tromso. Uh, it's cold, but not windy, which is great. And we're just enjoying the view. I don't really have a. I think that means that we're passing a boat. We are arriving in a port in Finnsnes. We're going to stay here for about 30 minutes. Let's watch us dock. We have arrived in Finnsnes. We are going to stay here for about 30 minutes. I do not think I should be getting off this boat. Look at all them birds. Okay, we are sailing again, so let's go back outside and take advantage of these limited hours of daylight. Well, it's about 20 seconds late to that bridge, but that's okay. Well, I bet we can still catch it if we go down here. Gorgeous. There's that beautiful view. We will be pulling into Tromso in about an hour. Looks like the sun is slowly fading. That's fine. My only plans in Tromso are I want to go to the Polar Museum and I want to see at the Christmas market. Until then, we're just admiring the views. Let's go to the back of the boat and see what's over there. We are sailing into Tromsø. We should be there, I don't know, 10 minutes? I don't know how long this takes. It looks like we're going super slow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tromsø.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Tromsø.
Tromsø is the largest city in Northern Norway, and it's a port stop I wish we would have stayed longer in. If there was one thing I could change about the Havila, it would be how long we stay in Tromsø. Honestly, I wish this was a 7 or 8 hour stop. So you visit Tromsø twice if you're taking the round trip. It's a 4-hour stop northbound and like less than a 2-hour stop southbound. That's the one with the midnight concert.
All right, guys, let's go explore Tromsø.
A lot of passengers will take the cable car to the top of the mountain. I took the cable car last time I was in Tromsø, so I'm putting in that footage now because it was at the same time of year and I think it's important to see what it looks like. It's like a 10-minute bus ride from the ship. You have an awesome view of the city from up here, and there's a cafe inside where you can get food and drinks, and there's plenty of seating. I didn't see the northern lights when I was up here, but man, that would have been a great view if they'd have shown up. If you don't want to do the cable car, there's plenty of things to do in the city. It's a super pretty town, and there are several restaurants, bars, and shopping opportunities to keep you busy. The Polar Museum is probably my favorite museum in Tromsø, and I absolutely think it's worth your time. I'm a bit of a polar nerd, but chances are you are too if you're taking the Havila, so carve out some time and check it out. It's only like $12. It's a pretty small museum, but it's jam-packed with information, y'all. If you're a polar nerd like me, then you can geek out on all the exhibits here, including 2 of the most famous polar explorers, Amundsen and Nansen. The museum also focuses on life in the Arctic, including hunting, trapping, the history of Svalbard, and so much more. You could probably spend like 90 minutes to 2 hours here. I love this place. Speaking of being a polar nerd, the Fram Museum in Oslo houses both the Joa and the Fram, and you can climb aboard both ships and learn all about the polar expeditions. The Fram is a really cool museum, y'all. You can go below deck on both ships and see the crew's cabins, see how they lived, and learn all about how each ship was made and where it went. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you've got some time in Oslo. I'll do a separate video on the Fram, so be sure to subscribe for that, but right now let's get back to Tromsø. No matter how you spend your 4 hours here in Tromsø, the time is gonna fly by, which is such a bummer because I could have spent an entire day wandering around here.
So I just got back from Tromsø, and since I had some time to kill, and more importantly, there was nobody else on the ship, I decided to go do laundry. So I took everything off and went and did laundry, and then I came back in, and I went to charge my devices, and I realized I was missing my microphone to my DJI mic, which was in the washing machine. It was only in the washing machine for less than 6 minutes because I have my timer going, but here's what I'm doing. We'll see if this works. So this is actually a heated wardrobe, which I'm extremely thankful for now. So I have not turned it on. I have it sitting on top of the heated thing right here. This is like not really hot at all. It's barely lukewarm. But I have it with the speaker side down. This was on it, which I think might actually have helped my case. But this was soaking wet. So we have that on a towel and hanging out there. I'm going to close that and leave that be for a bit. And we're just going to pray to the DJI gods that I didn't just ruin my microphone on its first voyage. I'll update accordingly. So it's like 6 o'clock now. So I'm going to leave it in there for a little bit longer. I'll probably move it off of that vent because I don't want to overheat it. I don't know what I'm doing, and Reddit is no help. I did search online to see if anybody else had made this brilliant error. And no, nobody has. Somebody has put the other DJI products into the washing machine, but nobody's put a DJI Mic Mini into the washing machine. So I might be the first, or at the very least, I'm the first to own this mistake. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. All right, Tromso. You were a delight.
Pro tip, when the ship leaves, be sure to head over to the starboard side of the ship so you can catch this awesome view of the Arctic Cathedral with the iconic heart lit up. The rest of the night wasn't too eventful. We stopped off at a few other little villages, but these are quick 5 to 10 minute calls, so there's no time to get off and explore. Tomorrow is day 6, which brings us to the North Cape. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more Arctic adventures. Stay awesome, y'all.